The silence wasn't peaceful, it was unsettling. Amelia sat by her window, the world outside a blur. Birdsong, usually a source of joy, now grated on her nerves. The vibrant colors of the garden seemed dull, lifeless. Something was wrong, terribly wrong, but she couldn't pinpoint what it was. A heavy cloak of sadness had settled upon her. Simple tasks felt insurmountable. Joy, once a constant companion, had vanished, leaving a hollow ache in its place. Amelia retreated into herself, withdrawing from the world that now seemed too bright, too loud, too much to bear. Sleep offered no escape. Nightmares plagued her, leaving her exhausted and even more drained. The world felt distorted, a funhouse mirror reflecting a warped version of reality. Amelia was adrift in a sea of despair, the once familiar shores of happiness nothing more than a distant memory. Days turned into weeks, each one a struggle. Amelia felt like she was wading through thick fog, her limbs heavy, her mind clouded. The vibrant, outgoing woman she once was had faded, leaving behind a shadow, a ghost haunting the halls of her own life. The simplest tasks, once done with ease, now felt like climbing mountains. Answering the phone, replying to a text, even getting out of bed in the morning became monumental challenges. The world seemed to spin faster and faster while Amelia felt frozen, unable to keep up. Guilt gnawed at her. She knew she had so much to be grateful for, a loving family, supportive friends, a comfortable life, yet she couldn't shake the feeling of overwhelming sadness, the sense that she was drowning in her own despair. The weight of her unseen ailment pressed down on her, suffocating her, stealing her joy. Desperate for answers, Amelia sought medical help. She underwent countless tests, endured endless questions. Doctors examined her, ran blood work, scanned her brain, searching for a physical cause for her emotional turmoil, but the results always came back the same: normal. "There's nothing physically wrong with you," the doctors would say, their voices a mixture of concern and confusion. But Amelia knew something was terribly wrong. She felt it in the depths of her being. A heavy weight on her chest, a constant ache in her soul. The lack of a medical explanation only deepened her despair. Was it all in her head? Was she going crazy? Doubt and fear whispered insidious suggestions, amplifying her feelings of isolation and hopelessness. The medical maze had offered no solutions, only more questions, more uncertainty, and a growing sense that she was utterly alone in her suffering. One evening, while sorting through old photographs, Amelia stumbled upon a picture of herself as a child. She was beaming, her eyes sparkling with joy. A wave of nostalgia washed over her, a bittersweet reminder of a time when happiness came easily. And in that moment, a tiny spark, a flicker of hope, ignited within her. It was a faint glimmer in the overwhelming darkness, but it was something. The memory of her own joy, however distant, offered a sliver of evidence that happiness was not unattainable, that it was a part of her, buried deep down but not entirely extinguished. That night, for the first time in weeks, Amelia slept soundly. The photo, a beacon of hope, remained on her bedside table, a tangible reminder of the light that still flickered within her. It was a small victory, but it was a start, a crack in the wall of despair that had imprisoned her for so long.